Hello, everybody. Welcome into Monday night, January 12th,
Hello, everybody.
2025.
Welcome into
Ken
Monday
Stout
night,
Live with the
January
Zoom
12th,
Homies.
2025.
Zoom Homies with Ken Stout Live. We have confirmed audio
Zoom
with
homies with Ken
me.
Stout Live.
I
We have
think I heard
confirmed
confirmed audio
audio
from
with
Greg's
me.
TV, but the
I think
homies
I
are
heard confirmed
Rich,
audio from
Sam
Greg's
muted,
TV, but
Greg
the
muted and
homies are
eating dinner.
Rich,
Don't bother me, and Bill
Sam
is
muted,
asleep.
Greg muted and
Hello,
eating dinner.
Rich.
Don't bother me, and Bill is asleep. Greg muted and
Hello,
eating dinner.
Rich.
Don't bother me, and Bill is asleep. Greg muted and
Hello,
eating dinner.
Rich.
Don't bother me.
And we have confirmed audio. Let's jump over to the chat real quick. Rick Lakes was first, followed by Scott, followed by John. Copyright. Yeah, it's copyrighted. That's why it's an unlisted trailer. You can run copyrighted material. I can't monetize it. Therefore, it's an unlisted trailer. I charge admission for those pictures. Yep. I hear you. May need to put the computer building on hold for a while. John and Scott were discussing that. John can fill you guys in on that, or you can look at it in chat. Let's see here. Who's next down the line? I did see a comment that I wanted to address. Here we go. 940. I keep getting notifications even though I'm not subscribed. Well, that's a YouTube problem. I don't understand how YouTube does what it does. I can't control it. I don't pay him any extra money. I mean, just because I wrote him a letter, I said, hey, if this guy ever unsubscribes, make sure he gets 100 notifications an hour. I can't believe they fell through. They went through with that. Not on me. Blame YouTube. Better yet, blame 25H2. It seems to be the go-to thing these days. Like most women, selective hearing. Me, I'm hard of hearing. I am supposed to wear hearing aids. I rarely do, but I am supposed. These things work great. If these things could convert to a hearing aid, it'd be fantastic. You have to use your time and find stocking up on parts. That's probably computer related. Greg was fourth tonight. That sounds about right. He's having tomato soup and grilled ham and cheese. That actually sounds really good. We threw, and I say we, it was a joint effort between my niece and myself. We threw chicken in the crock pot, and there's something wrong with my crock pot. It just didn't want to work. So I took the chicken out and I boiled it, and then we left the other stuff in the crock pot and went from there. Scott is asking Greg, what? No peppers, no jalapenos? Yeah, I know that's scary. Um, that would actually be good on the over on the soup. I did see Marshall Dash AI. I think that is a new name. Hello, Marshall. I don't recognize the name, but thank you for being here. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done that. And been around for about 3 weeks now. Possibly a new channel. One Fish is in the house. Hello, Sam. Galactic Volcano's in the house. Hello, Galactic Volcano. John says hi to Marshall. Galactic Volcano drops a link to somewhere. I'll bring it up and take a gander at it later after the show. That's pretty much what I do most of the time. Oh, Kilauea. Okay, cool. Yeah, I watch Paulzilla. Does a lot of volcano stuff with volcanoes. I got a new subscriber. Cool, thank you. I do appreciate that. I'm gonna get to 5,800 before 2029 if it's the last thing I do. You can now show my stream on Zoom if you want. As soon as I figure out how to do that and put it in my background, I will do that. I'm a homie. Would you like to join the clock? If you would like to join the clock, shoot me an email to the email on the screen. Let me know your time zone, and if you have a photo or something you'd like to be in place of the photo, then let me know that as well, and we'll get it worked into the clocks. Not a problem whatsoever. The Panthers are doing okay. I don't like Gary Bears. Let's hope that doesn't come to fruition. Long Dog is in the house. He said, now that's a song from the past. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of stuff from World of Dance. And again, the outro is from World of Dance. And I really wish I could get a better song for it. I really wish I could use Papa Was a Rolling Stone, which is what it came with originally. And I have that original video. If anybody wants it, I can send it to you, and you'll just be amazed at the dance movements are perfectly timed to that song. It's fantastic. Um, I will have two teams to pick from. No, I don't. Colts. I follow the Colts. Um, come hell, high water. I mean, and right now we're in hell. I mean, we're going to be in hell for a while. And Indiana. I'm a big IU fan. I've been a big IU fan my entire life. Never liked Purdue, never liked Notre Dame, never liked Kentucky, never liked Louisville. I'm an IU fan. I grew up as an IU fan. Had a full ride scholarship to Indiana State University and turned it down. Should have went. What an idiot I was. I decided to travel the world and join the military instead. My younger picked Miami in the points with for a $500 wager. It's going to be a game. Monday night, a week from tonight, that's going to be a game. In fact, my streak may come to an end next Monday night because I don't see me working in a stream at halftime or anything like that. I do have the game on right now. I'm actually watching the Manning cast. There is a Manning cast on ESPN, and I was watching that. Their second quarter to halftime guest was J.J. Watt. J.J. Watts, I believe is his name, and it was really an interesting listening to them. The game, it's kind of boring. It's Pittsburgh and Houston. Thumbs up applied. Thank you very much. Computer building on hold for several years. Yeah, I'm afraid that song reminds me of a tragic incident where I lost my entire collection of Prince albums. Such a tragic when that happened. Very traumatic. I hate to hear that. I mean, all you gotta do is go to YouTube. You can get everything. You can get everything you had and then some back, and then you can have a 16 terabyte full of music. Speaking for a friend. Ha ha ha! YouTube, yeah, blaming everything on YouTube. And once again, the stupid mouse jumps. I gotta figure this out. Deepa is in the house. Hello, Deepa. And I only know that because someone said hi. And even the varieties of tomato soup that come across. So see, it jumped way down there this time. Update Tuesday tomorrow. Chris Garrett joins us in Zoom. Wait till he gets unmuted.
Hello.
Oh, Chris and Max. Can you remind me of the simulation physicist Thomas Campbell? I will go look at that link. Okay. Glad I remind people of something. Nuclear physicist. Woo, cool. I will check out that link I always look at them real quick, but I always go back and look at them after the show's over. English, yeah. We might get English work back in. I don't know. I haven't really made up my mind yet. Sam and I were going to do something this afternoon, but there were other things going on in the world, and we'll get it done later tonight. If not, we'll get it done tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Had fun putting the trailer together. That was a group effort. That literally was a group effort between myself, Bill, Rick Lakes. I think Rich was here. I don't think he really had much input on it. I'm about to throw this mouse as far as my little alarms will let me throw it, because if it screws up one more time, that's it. It jumped upward this time. It went back to it actually jumped back to 10:01. Long Dog's comment about the Prince song.
Mine does that too.
Yeah, but at least mine is not blinking. I mean, that would drive me up the proverbial wall. I do not like the fact that you're scrolling down and then it jumps up, though.
Yeah, mine does the same thing.
Well, I don't know. That's got to be a YouTube issue, though. I would think. I would hope it's not a Windows issue. I think exclamation Stormy. No, there's not a Stormy. I like the Wisconsin football mouse on your new build. It's got to be talking to Scott, maybe, because I don't have a new build. Not going to have a new build for a long while. Yep, got to be talking to Scott. Good. And we are caught up. So the trailer, The original song for that trailer is 5 minutes and 20 some second, 26, I believe, in length. You can only have a trailer at 3 minutes. So I always cut mine to 256 to 257 because YouTube always adds a minimum of 1 second until tonight. I made it 256. It added 5 seconds. I went through. I checked it. I can't monetize it. I upload it. I go to put it on tonight's live stream, and it's not there. Why? YouTube made it 3 minutes, so I had to delete that trailer, go back into DaVinci, top off 5 seconds, which I did. Unbelievable. Rick Lex is in the house. He says, "Hi Scott, hi John, hi Rick," and it looks like Rick has been awarded some points, which your points should be adding up day to day to day. That's the way it's set up right now. Ugh. Kind of a lazy, quiet, laid back day to day. I can't believe you have only got 10,058 points though, Sam. You've got to have more than that. Maybe I did not do anything with what you sent me last night. I still have it on a notepad. I did copy and paste it, but I've long since copied and pasted many other things. So we can copy it and paste it. I thought I might know how to do that, but then I thought I don't want to screw something up, so I just left it. I think we're just going to copy. We're going to go into that Control A, copy it, go into Streamer Bot, import it, and then after that, I got a little confused on where I might go. So I'm like, I'm just going to wait and let that go until we can get together and figure it out. Galactic Volcano says, "Oh, thanks. Well, you got oh, cool. Look at that, 4,000 points. So that'll cut you into the 5,600 range. Nice." I think I got all caught up today on my videos I was behind on. I did accomplish that. I did get to see Rick. Had some conversation in chat with Rick on a couple things. And then he joined on Zoom. And we were having a little bit of fun with the ALEXA. I was trying to connect something that I should be able to connect. And I'm not too concerned about it. It's not a big deal. It would be nice, but 6158. Well, you gain points every 5 minutes, I think it is. Or is it every minute you gain points up to 5 minutes? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Check the YouTube Messenger. I will. Be right back. I have to go check the YouTube Messenger. Please enjoy the show while I'm gone. Now nothing's muted. We can still be heard. Oh, that's funny. That is absolutely funny. Now I got to go find the studio because what'd you do? Give away all your points? Okay, one fish balance is 0. How did you do that? Oh, I see what you did. You gave away in increments. Okay, cool. I looked at Facebook Messenger. I saw the picture of what appears to be a mouse with the Wisconsin football painted over the mouse. Did I miss something in the Messenger? If I did, let me know. I'll check it out. Oh, wait. Was I supposed to respond? I wonder how many points I have. Which that I would really like. YouTube Messenger, Facebook Messenger. I checked the Messenger. I saw the mouse. And does the nomenclature of what it is matter? It's a messenger.
Is there a YouTube messenger?
I understood what I said. Okay. Yeah, it's called chat, Chris. That's what I would call the YouTube. I don't think there is. I really don't think there is. I don't know though. There might be. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, that's a mouse. Is that a wired mouse with a telephone line? Or maybe it's not a wired mouse. Maybe it's got a wire hanging out to be a tail. I don't know. It's cute. It's in the shape and looks like a football. By the way, that's on the Facebook Messenger for those that are concerned. And now, once again, I have lost the streak. We spent a little bit of time trying to get Greg's mouse problem, speaking of mice, to go away, and no bueno. Couldn't get it to work. And we tried a lot of things. We Googled it, and we tried practically everything it said. Greg, did you uninstall and reinstall Zoom too? No? I think you might want to try that. John says, Scott said something about that mouse a minute ago. Yeah, apparently he saw it before I saw it. You know, I mean, I don't know, for the 18th time, when I start to stream, I generally, the phone's off. I don't even know. I could win $1 million right now, and I'm not going to get notification of it. The phone is off. I don't have the messenger running. I pretty much dedicate me to the live stream, and then I catch up afterwards. I've even got my door closed so I can't hear the wonderful 7-6 football game that's going on between Houston and Pittsburgh. And that's going to be a coin toss. Whoever gets the ball last and gets in field goal range is going to win the game by a field goal. It's horrible. Ken must not have looked at your build picture. I'm pretty sure I sent the build picture. I forwarded it. Yeah. I'm eating while I watch. What are we having to eat? I've got chicken, macaroni and cheese, and chili waiting on me, which really sounds pretty good. You sound like a woman with selective hearing. Okay. I'd be a pretty woman with my beard, though, right? I'd be the bearded lady. Maybe selective reading. And still, there's a change on YouTube on the stream that no one said anything about yet. I had vegan chicken fried sandwich on breading. It was better than any real chicken sandwich I ever had. I don't think I've ever had anything vegan that I can recall. I mean, it might have slipped in. Someone might have slipped something in over the years. Sounds okay. And the chicken that we got tonight actually is boneless, which was good. They take pride in making things taste good. Where did you buy it at the store, or where where do you get vegan food at? Serious question. I'm not trying to be funny. For once in my life. So who are we missing tonight? I know Bill's asleep. He had a rough day. He's in the market for new appliances, and that wore him out. Morningstar, okay. Farm. Yeah, farm raised vegan. Yeah. I'm not sure about Jeff Ryman. I figure Alex will be here later, if at all. Who else are we missing?
Jeff said he was out and about. He'll be here in a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the Facebook Messenger. I once I got this thing up and running and got the trailer in, I went in and started watching a football game, and then washed the dishes and sped the dinner up a little bit. It was on sale, so I'm trying. I do that a lot. Official Tim Tech is in the house. Hello, Tim. Now, interestingly enough, Tim did not get awarded points. I wonder why that is. I got another bag of breakfast sausage. This is regular, not the hot and spicy one. Is that vegan sausage or is that just regular old sausage? That's kind of interesting that he wasn't given points. John's got 15,662. Yeah, vegan. Okay. Be interested in see how that tastes. Why did Tim not get points? Well, Tim's been on here before. Jeff is in chat. Hello, Jeff. He's got 4,400 points. Tim is checking his points. He's got 2,001 points. You actually should have been awarded points for showing up in chat tonight. Your first chat message is supposed to award you 150 points. You haven't changed it. So I'm a little concerned that you joined chat and you've had plenty of chat, but it didn't say whatever. I think it says something, welcome, you've been awarded points or something like that. I don't know. Good to see Jeff in chat. He'll be joining us on Zoom here pretty soon. Now, my plans tonight after the stream ends, which if it doesn't pick up, it's going to be really soon. I'm going to stay on Zoom. I'm going to go watch the rest of the football game. I'm going to eat my dinner, and then I'll be back to, yes, I saw that. Thank you. Maybe at some point in time, it is strange, Tim. Maybe at some point in time, I'll find a purpose for having points other than it's just a gimmicky little thing right now. I don't know what we could do with that. You can't tell it, but the hat and the shirt are both green. Well, the hat you can actually see is a little green. I don't know if that's coming through or not, but the shirt's actually green striped as well. I was testing something out. Let's stay on YouTube tonight and hang out while we have pizza and football with Zoomies. We can. I will go for hour and a half, 2 hours, as long as we have. Like last night was great. We got to talking about music, and it was good. Scott finally recognizes it. He says, I see the XP YouTube came back. Yes, I enabled that 3 days ago. Been around for 3 days now. The other thing I'm contemplating doing, and I haven't really made up my mind, is I am contemplating turning monetization back on during the live stream. I'm not 100% sold one way or the other yet or not. I'm also dual streaming again tonight. I don't think it makes a hill of beans difference, to be honest. I was told that it will attract more viewers because you're getting out on the phone. I have not seen that. Yeah, it's been there. It's been there.
What do you mean dual streaming?
I'm streaming in both. Let me see if I can show this or not. So what should be going out over YouTube right now, I thought would be my studio. Yes, it is my studio, and I'll share my screen so that everybody's on the same sheet of music here. So right now, Chris, this is the studio. This is the landscape version. This is still in the studio. This is the up and down or the portrait version. This is what's going out over phones and tablets and things of that nature. This is what's going out over computers and laptops. It's a new thing with YouTube. You come down here and before you start your stream, you click on dual stream. Once it's running, you can't turn it off. That's the only thing that's not good. I really wish you had the ability to say, that's not drawing me anything, and go down there and turn it off, but you cannot. That's what dual streaming is. I think they got a long ways to go with it myself. We will see. Yeah, I use OBS. How many beans are in a hill? A lot. There are a lot, Scott. At least, I don't know, 3 or 4. Live streaming from the phone gets preferences for sure. That's the way, I mean, it seems that the younger generation, and 30 and below, that seems that that's their thing. Maybe even 40 and below, I don't know. I've always used OBS. In fact, I've done a couple streams strictly from OBS, not scheduling it through YouTube. This was a scheduled stream. You can do that too. You can go into OBS and you can live stream straight from OBS itself onto YouTube. Now, I've done that from time to time. I just did that, 4 or 5 days ago, thinking it would clear up something, but it didn't. And then Sam showed me how I can clear it up, which I still haven't done that. It's still being carried there. I think what I'm going to do is go in there and just blank everything out and then save these settings, and it should be gone. I think. I don't know. We will see. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
Yep, Sam is very helpful, very knowledgeable, and he usually knows what's going on. When you describe the problem, he'll say, I know right where that's at, and the problem's fixed. I've learned a lot from Sam, and I've gone to Sam a few times on a lot of things for help. Very, very helpful. What are you up to tonight, Alex?
No, nothing. Not much, Ken. I actually probably think I'm crazy, Ken, but I put in three. I had three separate Walmart deliveries today. I
Some
put in
people would consider that crazy. That's probably low for you, isn't it?
put in one. Actually, I don't usually have three separate Walmart orders in one day. I usually only have one, but the deal was I put in one last night. I put in one earlier this morning, and then I put in uh one probably a couple of hours after. But those other two were just one item in the order.
Boy,
You
that
know,
shocks me. So is it for all
And
from
that
the
was a
same
Slim
Walmart?
Jim.
all from the same Walmart because the two individual item orders were 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 shipping, not delivered from store. So I was able to get around having to pay the $35 minimum minimum fee that
We
minimum.
have a question from chat. They would like to know: did you order 3 Slim Jims on 3 separate orders?
Now I did not. I ordered the first order last night. I ordered a box of tea bags, and then I ordered then earlier this morning I ordered a bunch of frozen stuff and fruit stuff like that. And then then a little later uh I ordered a bag of Jolly Ranchers. So that's what the three separate orders was. One order was the tea bags, one order was the Jolly Ranchers, and all the frozen stuff and the fruit was in one order. So
You
no
could have just
So,
added it to the order. Was it too late to add it to the order?
no, it was too late to add it to the order. I could have, but they only give you a certain amount of time to add it to the order, and by the time I decided I wanted it, it was too late.
now Wintermute's comment put in 3 Slim Jims question mark, and the bot says, "Welcome Wintermute. You have been awarded some points. Use exclamation points to check your balance." That didn't happen with official Tim Tech, and I don't understand that. And I'm not smart enough, number one, to know how to go in there and tell it, well, if this person comes in, don't give him points, but if this person comes in, there's no way in hell I'll ever figure that out if it can be even be done. Um, so that's kind of interesting that happened. It could be that I did not close the streamer bot down because Sam and I were going to get together and make some changes. I
Yeah.
don't know. Um,
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. Scott says it'd be probably a minimum of 100-mile drive to go to 3 Walmarts. I don't like Walmart that much. I'm not a big fan, but I don't know where else I could go. I don't like going to grocery stores. And it's convenient that Walmart literally has got just about anything and everything you can think of under the sun in the store. It's kind of
Except for
interesting.
except for electronics. I wouldn't
They
buy
have some
electronics.
electronics. They don't have a lot of electronics. What electronics are you looking for that Walmart doesn't have?
I guess I'm just like say I want to buy some kind of and I don't at the moment, but say I want to buy some kind of some certain kind of some certain kind of new Android box to connect to my TV. If your TV software on it is two out of date and you don't want to replace the whole TV, they it's or obviously a a desktop computer or a laptop. I wouldn't buy anything like that from Walmart, even
I
though
don't
I
know
know
if they
Walmart
they may or may not carry it. I do know they have. Galactic Volcano says we have Cub Foods here. We used to have a Cubs here in Indianapolis. That was my first job out of the military was with Cub Foods. I worked there like 3 nights. It was overnight. And I hated it. Worked there 3 nights. John says I'm bad with Amazon. One week I placed an order 5 days in a row.
You worked where at overnight?
Cub Foods. It was a grocery store chain. It was a big,
I heard of it.
huge.
Yeah. What happened to them?
Apparently, they're still wherever Galactic Volcano is. He says we have Cub Foods there. So wherever he or she is at, they have a Cub Foods grocery store.
They used to be in Atlanta.
Ours turned into a
Maybe
Burlington
Atlanta.
coat factory of all things. Best Buy. I tolerate Walmart. I mean, I belong to Costco, but that's for big, major, bulky things that you're not going to run to Costco to get a bag of chips or sodas or anything like that.
Just don't drive the electric wheelchair thing out.
Yeah, that
Far in the parking
was
lot.
funny. That was funny. They brought up the competition here at Galactic City. Okay, don't know where Galactic City is. Excuse me. Well, that was horrible. Hello, Jeff.
Oh,
Good to see you. Scott got 2
I
deliveries from
understand.
FedEx last week. 2 separate delivery trucks. That doesn't surprise me.
I understand
Yeah.
kind of why they do that, make those things stop, because people will leave them in the parking lot, and it's aggravating to bring them in.
Yeah,
They'll be dead.
but
It's aggravating to bring them in, and they'll leave them on.
people still leave them in the parking lot. The guy Pat that I see over at my Walmart, I seen him walk out there to the parking lot, get on one of the things, and ride it back in. So people
A
still
lot
leave
of
them in
people
the.
will. A lot of people will leave them on though, and they go dead in the parking lot, and it's
Yeah,
what to get back
yeah.
to the store.
A lot of times, what I'll do is if I'm walking in and somebody's on one of those and they're just finishing getting everything in their car, I'll say, "Hey, do you want me to take that back to the store for you?" And nobody's ever said no. They go, "Yeah, sure, thanks." So I hop on it, take it in the store. Now, a lot of times I'll take it in there and plug it in. Occasionally, I'll go ahead and use it myself when my legs are bothering me. But knock on wood, my legs are not bothering me lately. Probably because I'm not doing anything. Let's see here. How about Trader Joe's? We had Trader Joe's in California. I think we had them in Vegas, but I don't remember.
Yeah, they are.
There's one
Vegas,
there's
our
one
shopping was always done at the Asian stores. I mean, go figure.
We got one that I'm aware of in Arkansas in Little Rock. I've never been though.
Asian store on Decatur.
We went to, you name the Asian store, we went into it. There, Island Pacific, we were there. There was one way up north we went into. Some guy started a store there. There was a couple down south we went to. It was
There's
terrible.
one near Decatur in Tropicana.
Yeah, I remember
Or at
that.
least
Long
was
Dog
years ago.
says silent. Sorry for the silence. He's in the garage or the driveway. He's not sure which. Installing a car battery after recharging it. I think the wife let running light run in the last few days. Talk about a mess. Yeah, I can imagine. Ellen's in the house. Hello, Ellen. Ellen and I had a nice little Facebook Messenger conversation late last night, early this morning. The battery is dead. Was so dead. It was so dead. How dead was it, Long Dog? A couple of us got that joke.
And here's Kenny.
Bucky's, yeah. Bucky's is more or less a gigantic truck stop with anything and everything under the sun, including a really good brisket sandwich, which I love. Every time I go to a Bucky's, I always get one. It's horrible for me being diabetic, but I always get one. I used to get 2. I've cut it down to 1. So dead, it had absolutely no voltage. It's dead, Jim. Yeah, there you go. My niece came in while I was doing the trailer, so I showed her the past few trailers, and I showed her this Dead Jim one, and I still can't get the audio on that to where you actually can hear him say, "He's dead, Jim." I just can't time it out properly. No voltage, and people know batteries, meaning car batteries. Once you go below a certain, you go below 10.5 volts, you can start to damage the battery. Arby's, I haven't been in an Arby's in at least 4 years, maybe 5. I-80 truck stop, Iowa. Been there. I have been to the I-80 truck stop in Iowa. It's proclaimed, which I believe to be self-proclaimed, to be the biggest truck stop in America. It's big. It's huge. I don't know about it being the biggest though. We had to go to Davenport one time to pick up one of her friends, and we stopped there, and more or less, I more or less made an excuse to stop. I wanted to see the truck stop, and we spent probably 45 minutes too long than we needed to be there. But that's what speeding's all about. When you're behind, you speed. You make up time. Ellen says hi to John. John said hello to Ellie's. Bucky's being. We're getting to Bucky's in Indiana, allegedly. I'll tell you how bad rumors are. It's allegedly going in 5 different locations. They're not going to put 5 Bucky's in Indiana, in the greater Indianapolis area. I'm surprised they're putting 1. We'll see. We'll see. 10-6 Texans. Wow. Yeah, I think that score is going to be 17-14, 17-13, something like that. It's just a terrible game. Bears, Indiana. That'd be Gary, Indiana.
I'm looking at the Cub website.
For the groceries?
And there's a pot full of stores in Minnesota, and I don't see anywhere else.
They closed in Atlanta because of competitors.
Diet Dr. Zero Sugar Blueberry Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
They don't show any Cubs anyplace else except Minnesota.
Yeah, ours turned into a Burlington coat factory, which I'm surprised that thing is still open. I didn't think it would do anything, but it's still in operation. That Cubs Groceries was a huge place. I love how we all get to hang out and eat snacks together. Yeah, I do too. I like, just like, again, last night was great. I'm not going to mention any names. 7th square down. 8. How many people we got in chat? 8. I'll learn to count. Let me take off my socks.
Hold on. One,
Ian, what do you think I'm eating right now?
Give us a hint. Can I phone a friend? I mean, none of us are psychic, so how would we know what you're eating? You got your camera off.
It's
A Slim Jim. I'm going to go with the Slim Jim.
I'll give you a hint, but you got to guess the flavor. It's an Oreo.
That's a hint. Okay, so you're eating an Oreo. I didn't realize Oreos came in different flavors.
orange.
No, this might sound crazy, but I'm actually eating their newest limited edition flavor, and it's actually a cookie dough flavored Oreo cookie.
Well, it could be worse. It could be St. Patrick's Green mint already in January.
Well,
Scott says at least we get Spotted Cow beer.
It could be
they do have an
it could be like
orange cream Oreo.
Is that
it could be like beef
a regular
flavor
thing, Jeff,
Oreo,
or is
like
that a
Slim
seasonal
Jim.
thing?
It looks like it could be a seasonal thing. It says Oreo Halloween fall treats.
Yeah,
Those are not.
Cream.
I can see how you think those are orange cream, Jeff, but they're not. They're not orange flavored cream. They're just
Amazon
cream.
and Sam's Club and Statter Brothers and Safeway say they're orange cream.
yeah, but they're not Alex Cheek, and Alex Cheek is the food expert. So, Chris, what'd you say a while ago? I know everybody was
I
talking.
was saying it might be a Oreo that's flavored like Slim Jims.
Oh God, that even
And they
sounds
also
horrible.
have Oreo Halloween cereal, and it turns your milk orange when you put it in the milk.
Good old Lucky Charms for that. I used to like Lucky Charms for that. Galactic Volcano, a steak for sure. Nobody can afford steak. Steak sounds really good, but nobody can afford it. Then he said, or she said, the golden double store stuffed Oreos, or yeah, double stuffed Oreos were great before I was diabetic. Oh my gosh, I used to, man, I'd enjoy them things. Oreo flavored Slim Jim. Yeah, that's what Jeff was just saying, or Chris was just saying. Somebody was just saying it. And John. Make sure we credit John. Rich got it. Rich gets every one of my jokes, and no, he's not on the payroll. And with that, I killed the room.
There's some kind of like pudding like that you make with Oreos, and it's called dirt pie.
Well, you use the cookies as the crust for the pie.
Yeah, and it's
Do you
Jello like
do you ground that up
Jello
and then
mix.
lay it out, or do you put the cookies? Do you take the cookies apart and then lay it out in the pie pan?
It comes mixed up with cookies
Oh, okay.
in a little Jello pudding mix. Not Jello fruit flavored, the Jello pudding. And
Yeah, I
crust it
know when my
all
grandma
in.
used to make banana cream pie, she would use a Jello banana cream something. I don't know. I think it was pudding. Um,
Yeah,
it was pretty
they
good. I
make
mean,
banana
I'm not a
flavored.
big
Yeah.
banana fan, but Ellen is still here. Thank you, Ellen. Ellen, I don't know if you got my messages earlier or not, but I think I am completely 100% all caught up, with the exception of tonight's live stream, and I'll catch it later tonight. Um, I got caught up on quite a few stuff, quite a lot today. I forced myself to get caught up on a lot of things, including my budget, and I got my not my W-2s, my 1099s from Social Security today, and I did some Googling, and I have to go talk to my accountant. It's going to be interesting. They sell them here, cookie dough Oreos. I like cookie dough. I used to like cookie dough ice cream. I know it sounds horrible, but I used to like that. I used to like a lot of things. Um,
Are you familiar with Freddy's frozen custard and hamburger
I am
place?
actually. Oh yeah, I am. I've had that
They
one or two
have
times.
a frozen custard flavor called Dirt and Worms. And the dirt is the crumbled up Oreos we're speaking about mixed in the custard. And the worms are tummy worms, those long stringy things.
Yeah,
Yeah, gummy
I never
bears.
liked
The
those.
gummy.
Moose Tracks ice cream. I can only imagine.
Or moose droppings ice cream.
Sweet Martha's chocolate chip cookie dough is the best, and he drops a link for it. Nice. Yep, Greg says 17.6. John says 17.6. 17-13, something like that. Maybe 2017. I don't know. I think it's going to be a very low scoring game. Um, I know Brian doesn't want to see Pittsburgh win, so he has to go with Houston. It's a coin toss for me. Either team, I don't care one way or the other. Um, I was enjoying the Manning cast. Those guys are absolutely hilarious. They had a pretty good funny joke on there that they were like, literally they were like 16-year-old kids with this joke, and JJ Watt got it. He kind of got a chuckle out of it. Eli sent him an autographed picture from when he got sacked by JJ Watt. It was pretty cool. That'd be a pretty neat thing to get. Thank you, Ellen. I do appreciate you being here. Be sure to hit the thumbs up, the button for the thumbs up. And if you're not, please subscribe. I do appreciate it. And make a comment. When it comes around to the comments can be made, leave a comment. I do try to answer all comments. There are a couple that I won't answer, And primarily that's if you say something stupid or idiotic and degrading and demeaning. I just delete it. I have standards. Check out.
What?
What? Yeah, what? You have standards? Let's go see what this one's about. That gives me 3 to look up tonight. Oh, that's basically, is that the same guy? Is that the physicist? I got said I look like a physicist earlier in the show. Tom Campbell. Man, that could be scary getting me started on something like that. Yep, same guy. Cool. But you are more funny and animated. Oh, I'm animated. I can get animated. Right, Alex? He does look like you. Yeah, quick glance, he does look like me. Now, if I was the Filipino-American couple David, I would say, well, then he's a good-looking man. After all, I'm the best-looking man there is in America. You guys got to watch. I'm not kidding you. David is hilarious to listen to. Very smart man. He was a college professor, so pretty smart. And his attitude, fantastic. Just a fantastic attitude. I like watching him. I really want to get to March so that our time will change so I can start watching Ellen live because I like the interaction with Ellen. Oh my God. English, whatever. Her laugh and her smile is just infectious. It's fantastic. I just, her and Jazz both really fun watching. I can't watch him right now because of the stupid time change. That right there is time enough alone. Get it, leave it, don't change it. Take a vote by show of hands. How many people like the time change? Wait, don't everybody. Oh, hold on. Nobody. I need you to put your hands up one at a time so I can count. I'm rather slow. Greg's going, nope, 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 nope. Yeah, I don't think I know anyone, sans maybe someone in Arkansas, that actually likes the time change. I guess, what, 100 years ago, maybe it was good. Scott says, no, keep CDT in big capital letters. Uh-oh.
I don't like it either. What are you talking about, Ken?
So are we currently on standard time or daylight time? Because the clocks are all messed up.
We're
Standard.
standard until March, and then in March we change to daylight. It's
Okay.
always been that way.
So I got Mountain Daylight Time for Arizona. Maybe I need to change that. I got
Daylight time is it from
Yeah.
March to November, and standard time is from November to March.
okay.
Most of Arizona stays on standard time the entire year round.
I should change that then. Actually, I can get rid of
There's
it.
a
If we
little
can get
section where there's some one Indian reservation or something switches back and forth up in the one corner of Arizona,
yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
I'd have to look it up to be sure.
yeah. It's like Indiana. We've got 6 counties up north and 6 counties down south that do that. 6 counties are in the
I like
central.
for it to be. I like for it to be spring forward, where you get dark later all year.
That would be nice. I mean, again, it doesn't matter which one we choose. Just use the same one year round. It would be good. Do what, Alex?
I'm going to change what the planet is going to do in space. How the Earth moves in space is just going to change our perception of the time, of the daylight and the dark.
I can't wait for this. Yeah, exactly, Rich. I'm thinking the same. Mentally, I'm scratching my head, going, "What? Can you explain what you just said?" We're going to change the clock. So in March, we're going to change the clock 1 hour. We're going to spring forward, as the saying goes, and that's going to screw things up in space. I'm confused.
Okay, well, for Carrie, it never in Arizona. Time is always the same.
But that's not what you said. You said something about it screws with outer space.
For Carrie in Arizona, it still gets
I
dark.
get that, but you said the time change screws up things in outer space.
No, I didn't. What I said was, or what I meant to say,
Okay, continue. I feel better, by the way.
it don't matter how we change the time. It don't matter how we change the time. It's not going to change how the Earth moves in space.
Whoa! Did you just say space again? I want to make sure I heard that. Maybe you're talking about Cary in Arizona. You did say space, yes?
I said space.
Okay, good. Yeah, no kidding. We can change the time we want, and it's not going to affect that. Let me look
Are
at
you
chat
talking
real quick.
about,
Let me get caught up.
Alex, are you talking about the space between your ears?
Scott says if we had standard time all year, the sun would rise at 4:12 a.m. and set about 7:50 in the middle of the summer. That's hell.
Well,
23 times
I have to,
23.
I have to agree with the Indians on this one. I'm sharing this thing.
Yeah, I've seen that before. That's so true. So true. Um,
Yep.
I'm sure way back when, at least 100 years ago, there was probably a good logical reason for it. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I've
Well,
heard
they
so many different
wanted,
things.
it doesn't increase the amount of daylight. It just moves when the daylight occurs to,
Right. Right. Yeah, but you take the foot off the
and tell
top and
what
put
the
it on the
rain is.
bottom.
Yep.
I'm
So,
guessing 529 is what 23 times 23 is. That would be what Scott's answer is.
It's probably something that has to be done. I mean, because of the way.
I've heard everything from it. If it was something to do with the war movement back in the day, I heard something that had something to do with the farmers' kids. They were able to get out and help in the field. I've heard so many different things that who actually knows what it's about? Don't tell Ken, okay. I think it started during World War. Oh, good. I get a guess. One.
The farmer's thing makes sense,
I just
but
think I
it could
just
be a
think
little
we
bit all
really
of
ought to
them.
just get to either agree on one or the other and go with it. Um,
no,
I don't like it being
daylight
dark at
savings,
5 o'clock, but right now it gets dark at 5 o'clock, and I hate that.
My grandpa would come into work he worked at a mill, and he'd come in my grandmother would have supper ready at 4 o'clock, and then after 4 o'clock he'd go out to the field and do whatever he needed to do.
Yeah. Well, I do like it being dark or getting dark between 8:30 and 9 o'clock in the summertime. That's kind of nice. And I'm being selfish. That's so I can play golf later in the day. Um, but that is kind of nice. Just I'm waiting for March. I really am. When we spring forward again, then I'll be right in the YouTube world and everything will be good for me. We're coming up on an hour. We got about 5 minutes. Does anybody have anything they want to bring up? I know Alex said he'd be right back.
ooh, ooh,
No? No? I'll go ahead and hit the exclamation X. Let it do its thing. Not waiting for February. Yeah, well, of course I'm waiting for February 18th. February 18th.
That's all, folks.
Away what 6,000 points, and he's already back up to. Galactic Volcano said, "What happened? I ran the outro and we were having a discussion off screen because I mute the audio so we can talk. We can continue to talk on Zoom." And then Scott said goodnight. John said goodnight. Usually the outro is a pretty good indication I'm getting ready to end the stream. Probably try to get in another minute and a half to 2 minutes, at least get an hour in. Long Dog's balance is 8201. Long Dog, were you referring to the voltage on a battery? Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, John Williams has been sucking in points like anybody's business.
Yeah, I haven't given any away yet tonight. Or taken any away.
Kind of like that was funny because it was kind of like an Alex answer. You asked about 13.1, and then you said you were asking something about a lawn dog, and she went on to explain that had nothing to do with a 13.1 number.
No, right. No. Well, it because I would have died laughing if it would have said 13.1 and 14.5 were your generation 6, 7. I would have died laughing if it would have come up with that. That would have been so funny. But like it said, there's so many contexts on that. And then when it said, why were you asking? And like I said, it's a comment by Long Dog. And then it explained what a long dog is. That was pretty funny, actually. Good thing we weren't live. Let's see what the voltage for the battery is in the morning. That should give an indication it'll give you an indication if it charges or not. Put a load on. Yeah, we'll get it charged and then put a load on it. So Galactic Volcano said, "I thought we were going to stay up and watch some football together. It's got to be late third, early fourth quarter already. So there's not much more football to be watched, actually. I'm going to go watch the rest of the game. I'm going to enjoy my dinner. I'm not leaving Zoom. You guys can drop anything in chat you would like. And you can send me anything to email, which is case.z00m@gmail.com. 4 minutes in the game? Wow, that was a quick second half. What's the score? It's already been charged, spent the entire day charging. There's something really odd response from the battery. And there was some really odd responses from the battery charger. 4 minutes, 17.6. Thank you, Wintermute. Wow. Thank you, John. When a battery won't hold a nominal charge, it's an indication of a defective cell or something else is wrong with the battery. That's a possibility, sure. Or it could be it just lost its charge because someone's wife, I'm not going to mention any names, left a light on. Your words, not mine. I've had to replace the battery in my CRV once already since moving here, but I figured we bought that car in 2016 and it made it until 2024. That's a good long life for a battery for me. Do you think Rogers will retire? I heard through the grapevine he is not retiring. I also heard through the same grapevine he's looking at coming to Indianapolis. We'll see. I will still follow the Colts if they do get him. Like I need to ask this question. Whose TV am I hearing from Maryland? Ski Man's not here. Perfect response. Perfect response. If you know anything about batteries, I'm speaking of car batteries, when they go below a certain threshold, maybe at one time in my life I might have known a little bit, but anymore I don't. So we are at 1 minute, we're at 1 hour, 1 minute, 19 seconds. With that, I'm going to wrap it up. And I did not get my video uploaded today. I do have it ready to go. I just kind of got busy doing other things. Gary, yes. Now I would support Aaron Rodgers going to the Gary Bears. My 100% support. Good decision there. Farewell. Good night. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for being here again. See you tomorrow night. Rick Lakes, I do believe, has a. Yeah, John just put it in there, 24-6. Did they intercept or did they have? Were they? That's okay. I know Brian didn't want Pittsburgh to win, so it looks like he's going to get his wish. So, what if I use the term 12.6? Okay. Any idea what that might mean? It means something's at 12.6 volts. I don't know. Have no idea. Oh, I just realized Alex actually left Zoom. I thought he was just going to step away, but he's actually gone. Quick, lock the door. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow on Rick. See you tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. Thank you for being here.